So let's go ahead and dive in here. So Kevin, where do we start? What is Agentforce? There's a lot on this slide. Give us the rundown.
Yeah, I think this is a great starting point, and maybe what I'll do is give you a sense of what Agentforce really is. As a branding name, it's multiple things, so we'll talk about what that is. We'll talk a bit about what the opportunity for partners is right now, and then the way to think about getting started. So, Agentforce is actually multiple things. It's a suite of agents that Salesforce will bring to market. So we already have the Salesforce Service Agent in market right now. That's the product that was launched at Dreamforce, and I think everyone heard the pricing around that. But the Service Agent was really the first one to market because it's driving through the service use cases via the conversational UI. But behind that, we have the SDR coach, the sales coach for Sales Cloud. We have the personal shopper in commerce. We have the marketing optimizer and marketing. Like, there's a plethora of agents that are sitting behind these releases that will come over time. So Agentforce is the overarching branding for the agents that we will release. Agentforce is also the tools and the platform that sit behind those agents. So if you've seen or heard anything or built your first agent, the tools that you'll become familiar with pretty quickly is the agent builder itself, the agent actions, topics, and then things like prompt builder to call out to the LLMs to bring in all that rich information from there. So it's the suite of products and tools that sit behind that. Now, the general makeup of an agent is actually in three parts. So there's a level above this, which is the agent itself. So we talked about the service agent, so let's use that one. Service agent is a wrapper of all topics that are related to getting the service job done. And we like to use the job to be done framework to describe this because what am I trying to achieve as a service agent? I'm trying to understand my customer challenge. I'm trying to find the fastest way to resolution. And I'm trying to get that information to them so that they become a happy customer to continue to be with us for a long time. So an agent is a collection of topics, and a topic is a collection of actions. These are the smallest atomic unit of an agent, and these are the things that actually take the action on behalf of that user. Now, what's really cool about topics is topics are not only the descriptive way to tell the Atlas reasoning engine, hey, this is what I'm supposed to do. I'm supposed to find and resolve customer cases. It also puts guardrails around the actions that can execute. And this is super important when we think about trust and transparency. Probably don't want my agents to take certain actions without input or verification from the user. So we're telling it, hey, you can do this, but you cannot do this. Under no circumstance should you go ahead and execute an action like this unless authorized by or confirmed by a user. So it's a really great way of wrapping up all of the technology and making sure we're putting guardrails around it. So that's Agentforce. Now, I think the second part to that was, how should we get started as an ISV? And it's interesting because I talked about 4 or 5 different agents that Salesforce will bring to market. And I think what's super interesting about the ecosystem play here is that even though we're bringing agents with topics and actions to market, no agent is going to be complete from just one provider. Like, we know a lot about sales and service, commerce and marketing, but the workflows within inside our customers' businesses are far more complex and far more nuanced than we would be able to build for entirely. So when the customers take these agents, they look at these topics, they start to build, test, and deploy, they're going to realize pretty quickly that they're missing certain actions in certain topics. Like if I need to send an e-signature, for example, if I need to collect additional information, if I need to verify someone's identity, all of these need to be available to those customers to really leverage and demonstrate the value of their product and their investment. So the opportunity for partners is that customers need a directory of actions and topics to pick from to really complete and round out their workflow processes. So I think it's a huge opportunity. Sam, you talk about leveling the playing field. It's such an exciting moment for ISVs because Salesforce is creating agents, but so can you, and that's okay. And it's okay to create agents in the same space because customers need choice and customers want choice. So it's a really, really fun time right now. So I think multi-part answer to the multi-part question: what is Agentforce and how to think about getting started right now?
I love what you just said about how the partners are a part of this because it goes back to the original Salesforce mantra that you are only as good as your partners. And the power of the App Exchange is filling white spaces and making the best customer experience for the end user. And that doesn't change. That's exactly the same here with Agentforce and Actions and all of the unique use cases our partners bring to the ecosystem are just amplified now.